I would like to ask your indulgence on behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and graduating class of 2015. So that everyone will be able to enjoy tonight's ceremony, we respectfully request all family and friends to refrain from taking pictures on the side and front pavement areas before me. There will be a picture of your child available for purchase. Information on the purchase of the photograph will be forthcoming by mail. The use of this specified area would assure an unobstructed view for all in attendance. It is our hope that the aisles in the graduates' sitting area will remain clear in order that everyone will be able to see. In like manner, we respectfully request that all applause and other well-deserved expressions of pride and exuberance are reserved until all diplomas and awards have been announced. By doing so, we believe that all parents and well-wishers will be able to hear the name of their son, daughter, or loved one. Also, we would like to ask everyone to please turn off all cell phones at this time to avoid having cell phone interruptions. At the end of the graduation ceremony, students will process into the building to collect their belongings. We ask that all spectators kindly wait and remain outside until they return. In the case of inclement weather, all graduates will be escorted to the auxiliary gymnasium. All other guests can enter the building through the tunnel entrance as well as each side entrance of the first floor. If the heat becomes unbearable and you are in need of an air-conditioned facility, you may proceed to the high school auditorium, again by way of the tunnel entrance. Once again, on behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and graduating seniors, we thank you in advance for your understanding and cooperation. Please allow me a few more minutes to make the same announcement in Spanish. I will have to scratch that. I apologize, I don't have the Spanish translation before me. Again, we do ask you to please keep this area clear and cooperate with the announcement that was just made. Thank you very much.
Welcome, parents, family, and friends. Bienvenidos a los parientes, la familia y los amigos. Rarely in life do we get a chance to fully appreciate just how much we have accomplished and how far we have traveled. For the past 12 years, we have all been striving towards one singular goal: graduating high school. Class of 2015, today, we have finally achieved that dream. Let the gravity of this moment sink in. All the tests we've stressed over, all the drama we endured, all the late nights and early mornings were for a purpose, guiding us to our destination right now. While this may be the last step of one journey, it is also the first step of a completely new quest. Leave behind the comfort of our known world and embark on an adventure in uncharted territory. We are meant to test our abilities, travel to new lands, and discover ourselves in the process. Fortunately, thus far, we have not taken this journey alone. In addition to our 300 classmates, we have incredible support systems which have helped us navigate the uncertain landscape. To all the parents who helped us with homework even when they did not know the answers. To all the teachers who offered extra time when we were struggling to learn something. To all the coaches who pushed us to achieve our fullest potential. And to all the mentors who taught us life skills that you can't learn from a textbook. Cherish today's graduation as the reward for your unconditional devotion. We would never have arrived at this point without your guidance and encouragement. You have prepared us well for a bright future. Kennett High School, graduating class of 2015, the sun has set behind us, and a new sun, more brilliant and promising than ever, now rises before us. While we gaze upon these new horizons, feeling excited and a little anxious, remember our beloved hometown of Kennett and be grateful that this is where our journey began. Now please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and take this time to remember our troops. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow.
Students, teachers, administrators, parents, friends, family, again, thank you all for joining us this evening to celebrate the graduation of Kennett High School's class of 2015. I am honored to speak before you on this day in recognition of the struggles and victories that brought us to this momentous occasion. To quote the great modern poet Aubrey Drake Graham, we made it. A great debate exists between nature and nurture, between the influences of our personal makeup and the influences of the world around us. But each and every one of us is irrefutably a product of our environment here at Kennett. It's a totally unique demographic, yet at the same time, it is the undeniable future of our nation. In the words of Mike Barr, our soccer coach, we live in America's town, and we truly owe America's town, Kennett, and Kennett High School, for who we are today and who we will be tomorrow. Your teachers are here. Whether you haven't seen them since 8 days ago for 4th period, or 8 years ago for 4th grade, find them and thank them. We have been raised in a world where information is easier to attain than parking, where a conversation with anybody in the world is possible at the push of a button. Historic events like 9/11 and the Great Recession have afforded us yet greater senses of social justice and maturity. We are different specimens. We are the class that handled color wars like adults. We are Generation Z. We are going to make a difference. Seniors, I want you to take a look at the person on your left and the person on your right. These people might be your best friends, familiar faces from the hallway, or they might still be strangers. But, regardless, you will soon share one thing: a Kennett High School diploma. From all different paths of life, we have been united by a Monday through Friday dedication to education. In our journey to a better future, we now find ourselves at a crossroads. 4 of your traveling companions stand behind me to reflect upon our time at Kennett and speculate on times to come. Peter Latanzio will look back on how we've mastered the knowledge received at Kennett. Hannah Shiflett will then discuss our preparation for the next step. Catherine Bolton will speak on the experience and confidence gained. And lastly, Zach Zishwan Shen will send us on our way, ushering in the next leg of our odyssey. Once again, I'd like to offer my congratulations on 4 years of hard work and express gratitude to our teachers, friends, and family members on behalf of the class of 2015. To my classmates, enjoy today. Today is yours, and the future is ours. One journey has ended, but another begins.
Navigating high school is a lot like drawing a map. Many of us, when told to draw a map, wouldn't know where to start. This was the first day of high school. Maps seem extremely complicated to draw, much like high school seemed on that first day. But, as we know now, high school isn't so hard. We started small, sketching borders and rivers, making new friends and learning our schedules. We wrote papers and took tests, always trying to draw the map the teacher knew we would need in the future. Next, we drew towns, cities, roads. We joined clubs, found where we fit in, and settled into our place at Kennett High School, whether it was on the stage, on the field, or in the classroom. We were slowly making our own maps. Gradually, we started to fill in the rest of the terrain: valleys for stressful nights of homework, and mountains for sunny spring days spent with friends and family. Our maps were finally coming together. Today, standing before you, I am pleased to say that we have all completed our first map. Yes, the first map. We still have a much larger task to undertake. So now, as we begin drawing new maps, don't forget those we have completed here today. Maps always come in handy, especially when you feel lost. Much like friends and family are always there to guide you. We should be proud of the maps that we have completed here today. All of our hard work has culminated into one masterpiece that ultimately will be a tool in our success, and perhaps the success of others. Future students may use the maps that we have created here as an example, a template. in order to create their own maps. So, let's get started. We know what to do. Start small and work toward the big. We cannot always worry about the next mountain to climb, river to cross, or obstacle to overcome. Using what we have learned here, I am certain that each and every one of us will succeed and draw a map that is perfect for us. Thank you, and good luck, class of 2015.
One of my favorite quotes is by General Douglas MacArthur. While he was the superintendent of the United States Military Academy from 1919 to 1922, he wrote, "Upon fields of friendly strife are sown the seeds that upon other fields, on other days, will bear the fruits of victory." MacArthur had these words engraved over the entrance to the gymnasium so that the cadets would see them every day. He wanted them to know that the lessons they were learning while participating in athletic events at the academy would help them later in life as they served their country in the Army. I believe that this quote is meant to represent a bigger idea. During my senior year at Kennett, I have come to realize that the quote applies to our entire high school experience. The many lessons we have learned during our 4 years here have equipped us to be successful in life. We've packed our bags with everything we will need. In the classroom, we learn the importance of being prepared and applying ourselves to the pursuit of knowledge. In the hallways, we developed our social skills and learned how to get along in a diverse environment. In various activities, such as Humanitarian Club and Special Friends, we learned the importance of volunteering and giving back to our community. As we cheered on our athletes at sporting events and our talented actors in the play, we all saw the power of teamwork and encouragement in action. Our involvement in student government helped us develop leadership and management skills. Everything we learned in high school has helped us to mature and grow so that we can be successful in life, whether that is in college, trade school, or the job market. Whatever we choose to do, I know that we have the foundation to be victorious. So, I leave you with this. Nearly every battle you will win in life is because of the lessons and experiences you've gained here at Kennett High School. Thank you.
A wise woman once said, "I think fearless is having fears and jumping anyway." For those of you wondering, the mastermind behind that quote is my gal, Taylor Swift. Her message encouraged me to reflect upon one of the many valuable lessons I learned here at Kennett High School. A while back, my teacher told me, "Kate, I can't wait to see what happens when you fail." At first, I laughed at him, but you know what? He's right. Picking ourselves back up after each time life brings us down makes us even stronger than we were before, because next time, we bounce back. Next time, we aren't afraid to make mistakes. Our failures make us fearless. Who would you be if you hadn't experienced that pang in your stomach after you missed the goal by a whopping 5 feet while all of your friends watched from the sidelines? Who would you be if you didn't epically fail that AP Chem test on titrations? You wouldn't know determination, resilience. And that's what high school is all about, right? Adaptation. It's about learning from all our failures that we aren't afraid to take risks. High school has made each and every one of us fearless. Fearlessness is getting out of bed every day for the past 12 years to learn for 7 hours. Fearlessness is holding your head high after tripping over the hurdles in your first track meet. Fearlessness is deleting less than 50% of pictures of yourself during those awkward middle school years. Fearlessness is meeting your teacher after class to ask how you can do better. Fearlessness is descending the ramp from the senior lot in the snow, a ramp that seems to slope an astounding 89 degrees. Fearlessness is walking down these steps today, right out into the real world, facing each obstacle with everything you've got. So, go out there. Laugh in the faces of those who tell you you can't. Save the world. Be fearless.
You know, believe it or not, years ago, people would have never guessed that I would be speaking in front of you all on this day. I've never drawn attention to this, but the district once tested and classified me as having a speech and learning disability. The school even recommended that my parents send me to therapy, which they did. To my young and naive mind, it was the most embarrassing experience. But looking back, I realized it was an opportunity to better myself. Where would I be if I never tried to begin with? I challenge you all to look at your lives as one magnificent opportunity. You may not be as rich, beautiful, smart, or strong as you'd hope, but you're all something, somebody. Regardless of what others may sometimes say, each and every one of you is important, meaningful, and worthwhile in your own right. In the coming years, you will be the people with the ability to make a difference in the world, to change lives. So dream big, live to the fullest, and take nothing for granted. Your life is one grand adventure, so live it, and let others live theirs as well. Make good decisions that you can live with 20 or 30 years down the road. You don't have to be a pop star or a genius, a supermodel or a CEO. Just be you, a you that leaves the world just a little brighter. And if we could all live to that standard, then together we can make this world shine brighter than 1,000 suns. So on that note, dream, but do more than just that. Make that dream, that subconscious thought, into a vision, and take the steps to achieve it. Sure, the road could be inundated with adversity, but don't let that fear of the unknown hold you back. Don't be afraid of fear, because it challenges you, it hones you, it makes you stronger. And when you run away from your fears, you run away from the opportunity to be the best you that you can be. So in all of your future aspirations, just remember that you can. You can try, and you can fail. You can dust yourself off and try again. Don't measure success in dollars alone. And with that, I leave you with some of Mark Twain's famous wit. Always work like you don't need the money. Always fall in love like you've never been hurt. Always dance like nobody is watching. And always, always live like it's heaven on earth. Thank you.
I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. Get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed.
I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens.
Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And if you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you turn
taking chances that they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making.
Don't let the moment leave bitter. When you come close to something love, reconsider.
Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And if you get the choice to sit it out or dance.
I hope you dance. His wheeling constitution always rolling us along. Don't be done. Once you look back under your fan, wonder where those years have gone. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
Would all these seniors who have been awarded a college scholarship, grant, and award please stand at this time? Seniors, if you've been awarded a college scholarship, grant, or award, please rise at this time. I am very pleased and proud to announce that the seniors standing before you have been awarded in excess of $11.25 million in college scholarships, grants, and awards. These scholarships, grants, and awards can be found in your program from pages 17 through 25. Please join me one more time in a round of applause for this outstanding accomplishment. Good evening. Let me begin by congratulating the proud parents and other family members here tonight for guiding these soon-to-be graduates to this memorable accomplishment. And also, I thank you for entrusting us with their education over the past several years. It truly has been our pleasure. Additionally, I would like to offer my deep appreciation to our Board of School Directors, our faculty, staff, and administration. This school system and these soon-to-be graduates have benefited greatly from your focus and dedication to Kennett's academic ideals. Most importantly, congratulations, seniors. You have conquered the academic rigor set before you over the past 13 years, and you are about to achieve a very important benchmark in your lives that will serve you well as you move on to new endeavors. This is your night. Cherish it, enjoy it, be safe, and express your gratitude to those who have contributed to your success. A few years back, I recall seeing an advertisement in a periodical that stated, "On the way up, the work becomes more difficult, but the rewards are much greater." Thus far in your young lives, I'm sure that you can attest to the accuracy of that statement. Each year that you progress through our school system was more difficult than the last, but the end result is the seat that you hold tonight. Additionally, I will tell you that the journey has just begun, and you have a very exciting mission in front of you. Because whether you venture off to higher education, the military, the workforce, your rewards will directly correlate to the time, energy, and concentration that you will expend in the next ventures of your lives. If this prospect of more independence appears to be a mite unnerving, remember that your past successes have prepared you for this undertaking, and you will always have the support of family, friends, and the staff here at Kennett in times of need. I know that you have developed the skills and perseverance to reach your goals. Again, best wishes on your accomplishment. Show the world what Kennett graduates are made of. On behalf of the faculty and administration of Kennett High School, I hereby certify that the class of 2015 has met the requirements of the Pennsylvania Department of Education and the Kennett Consolidated School District and is eligible for graduation. It is my pleasure to present the class of 2015 to Mrs. Heather Shane, President of the Board of Education. Mrs. Shane, the class of 2015.
Thank you, Dr. Tomasetti. I gladly accept the class of 2015. Kennett faculty, proud parents, family members, colleagues, friends, and above all, the class of 2015. Good evening and bienvenidos to all. I'm so honored to be here in celebration of your significant milestone. Often at college graduations, the commencement speaker is a powerful CEO like Bill Gates, or a politician like Hillary Clinton, or a famous musician like Wynton Marsalis, or even a comedian such as Ellen DeGeneres, all being paid top dollar for their performance. But most high schools, like Kennett High School, are rooted in tradition that dictate this honor be reserved for the president of the school board. So you're stuck with me. And though I may not have any star power, I am very affordable. In fact, free. And more importantly, I have a deep-rooted history with this community and our schools, as well as a connection to many of you. It gives me special perspective, having seen many of you dance to Boom Boom Pow at Kennett Middle School dances and Shake It Off at homecoming, having watched you participate in the classroom, perform on the field, the track, the court, and the stage. So I'm cheap, connected, and I even take input from the audience. Some of your classmates, and you know who you are, have advised me to make this speech either really short or really good. And I'm certain I can master short and will do my best at really good. So in preparing for tonight, I thought first, what advice would one of those powerful speakers share with you? Work hard, set lofty goals, follow your dreams. But my second goal went right to my fine colleagues and your teachers. Advice perhaps Mr. Duffy, Mrs. Wilson, Mr. Petrick, or Mrs. Lloyd would give. And that's speak about what you know. So given that you are at this crossroads of life and are ready to chart your path, I'd like to share with you just 3 simple ideas to pack in your bag. These are things that I believe have had the most impact and long-lasting effect on me after 48 years of life, love, ups and downs, and a fair share of mistakes. If you don't remember any of them after today, don't worry. The foundation has already been instilled in you by not only your families, but your teachers. You might not know it now, but you will refer back to these many experiences that have brought you here today. So the first is, don't quit. You've heard the old adage that winners never quit and quitters never win. Well, nothing holds more true in life after high school. As you may have experienced, life can be difficult, and sometimes we give up too soon. But tough times don't last, but tough people do. So my advice to you is keep going and don't quit. Don't just wish for it, work for it. Life is not always easy and happy, but with persistence there is power. Things get tough even for the best of people. Think about one of the most famous and respected U.S. presidents of all time. In 1816, he was forced out of his home. 1818, his mother died. 1831, failed in business. 32, ran for legislator and lost his job, applied to law school, was rejected. 1833, declared bankruptcy. 1835, his fiancée died, leaving him heartbroken. I know this sounds depressing, but I am getting to a point here. In 1836, he suffered a nervous breakdown, and between 1838 and 1858, he ran for more than 5 political posts, including 5, and lost all 5, including the U.S. Senate. In 1856, he sought the vice presidential nomination and received less than 100 votes. And then, in 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected President of the United States of America. So I believe Lincoln said it best, when you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Second, savor the moment. Not just this gloriously hot day, but each moment. Take it all in. Appreciate the sights, the sounds, and the people around you. Experience your life. In today's world, we spend much time Snapchatting, tweeting, posting on Instagram, and photo documenting our lives that sometimes we forget to just experience it. So let go of the technology from time to time and let the present be your focus. We are often not fully in the now because we're thinking the next moment will be more interesting or exciting. Perhaps right now, your mind is wandering just a teeny bit to the graduation parties you will attend later. But train yourself to focus on the present and give the current moment and the people around you the attention they deserve. It sounds like simple advice to enjoy each day, but as our busy lives take over, it becomes a decision to appreciate the simple things in life like a sunset, the kindness of others, or satisfaction of a job well done. Make yourself a promise to enjoy the beauty of each day and not just look forward till Friday night. In the words of Eckhart Tolle, all we really have is the now. The past is a memory, and the future is anticipation. Only the now will truly prepare you for your future. And third, but most importantly, cherish the people. Thank and cherish the people in your life. When I think about the most meaningful aspects of my life, it's the people that are always most important. What makes our schools great? Is it the curriculum? It's pretty good. The buildings, they're lovely. But what truly defined your experience here at Kennett High School? Most likely the people. The custodian that helped you dig through the trash in 5th grade to find your retainer, the counselor who helped fix your schedule, teachers who gave their time to you before and after school, and the friends you depended on for homework, help, and social advice. It's always the people that make the difference in your life, and they will continue to do so. Have you ever noticed that when people are receiving recognition for success, whether it be a Nobel Peace Prize or a Grammy or an Oscar, the first thing they do is thank someone else, and then they thank multiple people. The people who have guided them, supported them, and believed in them. All of you have those people too. Cherish them and thank them. They will continue to make a difference in your life as you will in theirs. So in closing, as you're choosing your path, remember, keep going, don't quit. Turn off your phone from time to time to truly take in the experience. And lastly, thank and cherish the people along the way in your journey. And one last comment I'd like to leave you with is I always tell my own children before they leave the house, make good choices. But my husband usually gets the last word with, and don't do anything stupid. So in any case, congratulations and good luck, class of 2015. We are so proud of you. Bon voyage.
Peter Joseph O'Sullivan. Amy Armitage. Casey Quinn Reindl. Dishwan Zach Shen. Annabelle Tang Schmidt. Maritza Itzel Bernal. Ryan Edward Ferry. Guadalupe Martinez. Eric Alexis Calixto Corona. Rosanelli Garcia Ruiz. Eric Uswaldo Sandoval. Reem Salmon. Kenneth Allen Sutton. Veronica Becerra. Jack Melton. Denise Alexia Rojas Belgarra. Jorge Luis Gutierrez Perez. Johnny Combs. Jennifer Pisano Zavala. Lucas Christopher Rancic. Guadalupe Alvarez Guzman. Diego Zavala. Seleni Bernal Castañeda. Geraldo Torres Gutiérrez. Ana Karen García Pantoja. Oswaldo Miguel Flores Soto. Yanira Cintorra López. Gustavo Enrique Mireles Ramírez. Emily Mauri Torres. Matthew Connell Bunky. Hannah Dayin Huzar. Damon Anthony Twyman Jr. Cynthia Guadalupe Guerrero Molina. Rudy Perez. Rebecca Lynn Denny. Kobe Keith Reeves. Lisette Hernandez Nieto. Luis Escalona. María Guadalupe Romero Zamudio. Mario Chávez Aguilar. Nayeli Lemus Camacho. Austin Lee Davis. Diana Laura Villagomez Zavala. Zachary Jacob Longacre. Ana Cristina Zurita Martinez. Aiden Frederick Shaw. Ana Azucena Ayong Ayong. Casey James Thomas Drennan. Luz Clara Ayon Ortiz. Caín Herrera Zavala. Pamela Castillo Herrera. Juan Luis García López. Estefania Yasmín García López. Timothy Young Louis. Nancy Gonzalez. Lillian Ann Clark. Zachary Thomas Lloyd. Daisy Kimberly Lara. Alejandro Estrada Ibarra. Erica Christine Dempsey. George Jorge Guzman. Esbeiri Saraí Cordova Ortiz. Pedro Eduardo Luna Niño. Amber Diaz Camacho. Hope Anthony Martinez. Alisa Morales Martinez. Thomas Craig Miller Jr. Cristal Molina Carlos. Peter James Latanzio. Alyssa Nicole Shubio. Abraham Villagomez Zavala. Natasha Marie Velez Rodriguez. Isidro Escobar Rodriguez. Yesenia Zavala Zavala. Gabriel Flores Ayón. Yulady Ortiz Bernal. Byron Lee Johnston. Gloria Villagomez Cortez. Donovan Giovanni Luna. Rebecca Ann Bogarelli. Ian Singh Mikey. Stephen Alexander Wilkie. Jillian Patrice Bachman. Luis Angel Sanchez Mendoza. Jaylis Caraballo. Siloe Bernal Tapia. LaShonda Stevens. Jagger Knox Doble McFarland. Alejandra Cristina Orozco. Nicholas Robert Miola. Haley Peyton McCabe. Jennifer Lauren Kim. Brian Lee Cook. Kelly Aaron Greenamoyer. Seth Nathaniel Singer. Emily Marie Talamonte Payton. Emmanuel Bernal Mondragon. Lucero Montero Acosta. Efraín Delgado Martínez. Crystal Mondragon. Tyler Michael Heron. Ilea Nicole Larson. Adrian Lopez Orozco. Mayvie Taylor Kirk. Ryan Matthew Wilkie. Marisa Lynn Maxwell. Danielle Eileen Hoops. Michael Anthony Bolden. Elsa Grace Taylor. Fernando Tapia Guzman. Haley Ann Jiang. Cristian Alejandro Córdoba Bernal. Cristina Avellaneda Valente. Rodrigo Córdoba Pedrosa. Ruth Aguilera Juárez. Jesús Tineri González Ferrell. Brenda Ayón Hernández. Chandler Joseph Becker. Sarah Upham Hughes. Daniel Patrick Rita. Elizabeth Ann Zern. Corey James Marks. Carla Michelle Zavala. Daniel Tapia Mondragón. Daisy Zavala Cortez. Iván Zavala. Kelsey Lynn Baxter. Jonathan Eduardo Camarena Zavala. Jessica Renee Costanzi. Arja John Fogry. Nicole Rose Brown. Samuel Henry Sweeney. Jake Tyler Rose. Catherine Rose Bontrager. Jonathan Alston Ganley. Blanca Yasmin Aguilar Acuna. Miguel Constantino. Karen Garcia. Luis Ángel López Torres. Madison Amy Jones. Carlos Antonio Aldrete. Grace Anna Marie Werner. Andrew Morgan McComas. Adriana Taraboletti. Matthew Riley Smith. Hannah Danielle Geller. William Maxwell Hodges. Catherine Ann Donia. Ryan Christopher Geller. Nancy Lopez Luna. Juan Jesus Lopez. Heather Marie Mozani. Christian Watson. Grace Ann Myers. Christopher John Tucker. Paige Elise Reynolds. Dave Michael Lavin. Catherine Rose Gallivan. Laura Marie Elliott. Han Yi Jiang. Mercedes Michelle Rios. Stephen DeRoba. Andrea Dubesa Navarro Perez. Gilberto Correa. Nayeli Ábalos Silva. Griffin Jackson Dyke. Yuridia Aguilar Barrera. Liam Gabriel Warren. Jillian Marie Baxter. Zachary Abraham Ploner. Chloe Elise Chapman. Thomas Ross Spell IV. Sabina Carolina Carbajal. Daniel Galduño Valle. Elizabeth and Mary Doyat. Andy Alejandro Medina Zavala. Azucena Zurita Lemus. Jorge Iván Gómez González. Shannon Elizabeth Acup. Enrique Guzman Diaz. Jessica Ann Orndorff. Andrew Robert Oakes. Mary Kate Costello Helm. Alexander Joseph Knotts. Joshua Brian Acuff. Cassandra Nicole Florschutz. Orlando Quintino Garcia. Jessica Gonzalez Arellano. Geraldo Sanchez. Emily Margaret Edelman. Christopher James Hubler Jr. Aileen Figueroa. Ian Curtis Slicer. Amalia Dalma Jersey. Thomas Robert Yule III. Catherine Marie Bolton. Jacob Michael Gowdy. Molly Kernan Herbert. Zachary Lewis Baker. Zuri Lachey Hall. Diego Guadarrama Herrera. Milana Ray Fergali. Jorge Ibarra Jr. Daisy Gonzalez. Evan Matthew Morrison. Samantha Elizabeth Westenberger. Brady John O'Neill. Kavya Shaddy. Jonathan Tyler Sweet. April R.C. Lynn. Olivia Sarah Hartman. Richard Gregory Badis Jr. Monica Mata Lopez. Giovanni Lemus Ramirez. Teresa Rogers. Andrew Charles Luby. Tania Rodriguez Cintora. Justin Alec Hall. Viviana Diaz Perez. Jacob Allen Buckner. Jordan Alyssa Barzak. Rodrigo Castañeda Ayón. Phoebe Rose Hertler. Matthew Paul Petrick. Kristen A. Dean Marson. Alexis Barrios Valdez. Nashley Trinidad Ortiz. Brandon Antonio Cruz. Brittany Lee Cole. Keller Breck Eason. Aja Kiraz Gerards. Richard Doty. Tiana Rosa Santos. Eduardo Avila Luna. Jessica Lou Rosenau. Joseph Jake Nardozzi. Connor Thomas Matthews. Jillian Elise Myers. Jack Rhodes Weber. Milan Deanna Hervas. Dominic Joseph Testa. Teresa Vasquez Guerrero. Rory Patrick Bowens. Haley Rose Clark. Liam Patrick Bonage. Ashley Christine Walther. Andrew Preston Church. Madison Rebecca Hess Chuck. Michael Stephen Yulee. Brooklyn Marie Parrott. Tyler Anthony Mosley.
Oh, they do that at the end. Remember, they'll stand up and they'll have everybody do it at the end. And then they all yeah.
Maria de Los Angeles Lemus Almanza. Iván Escucia Pantoja. Beatriz López Alquín. Austin Thomas Gray. Cecilia Renteria Mojica. Joshua Andrew Hueso. Guadalupe Ruiz Paniagua. Kevin Powers Gotzik. Mairead Lillian Comar O'Sullivan. Maxwell Austin Breen. Marissa K. Rossi. Jesse Tapia Ortiz. Alicia Dominique Saraceno. David Avila Lopez. Karina Colon. Charles Edward Thompson IV. Kathleen Elizabeth Colgate. Dorothy Toby Lavelle. Francesca Nicole Crinali. Carolyn Irene Caruso. Mackenzie Lee Menser. Lee Artist Woodall II. Abigail Faith Church. Thomas Anthony Wessels. Joseph Anthony Zeroli. Maya Marie Bonificino. Jackson Lawrence Highland. Heather Ann Clark. Ryan Edward Frank Rhodes. Angelica Lynn Ross. Nathan Ebling Vaughn. Jacqueline Olympia Pizzini. Calvin Kashmir White. Elizabeth Renee Taylor. Jonathan Patrick Baumall. Haley Elizabeth Latanzio. Kirsten Shauna Anderson. Kirsten Marie Sharp. Lily Ava Haley. Ana Luisa Landy Pereira. Hannah Amerland Ambrose Dale. Alexandria Jean Gleason. Sarah Ann Turpney. Callie Ann Beeson. Heather Ann McDonald. Hunter Dawn Beckwith Sanino. Ana Maria Corona Mata.
Love you, Al.
Darren Rebecca Robinson Shuck. Hannah Reardon Shiflett. Allison Taylor Jury. Maxine Pierce Robbins. Caitlin Beatrice Buchanan. And Jose Bruno Garcia Vega. Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2015 Kennett High School graduates.
As president of the Board of School Directors of the Kennett Consolidated School District, and by virtue of the authority vested in me under the School Code of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby declare the class of 2015 officially graduated.
It is my honor to announce the scholarships and awards of the members of class of 2015. The descriptions of each award that I will announce are listed in the graduation bulletin. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Please hold all applause until the end of the awards. The American Mushroom Institute's Community Awareness Scholarship, Yanira Cintora Lopez and Cecilia Renteria Mojica. The Corrine Amos Award, Nicole Brown. The Susan B. Anand Creative Writing Scholarship, Annabelle Schmidt. The Susan B. Anand Memorial Scholarship, Austin Davis. The Applestone Foundation Scholarship, Chloe Chapman, Anna Corona Mata, Daniel Garduna Valle, Giovanni Limos Ramirez, Gustavo Mirles Ramirez, Maxine Robbins, Elizabeth Taylor, and Calvin White. It's a lot of names. The Art Honor Society Award, Milan Hervis. The Kennett Rotary Club Harvey Atkinson Memorial Music Scholarship, Colby Reeves. The Becker Locksmith Services Scholarship, Eulady Ortiz Bernal. The Jonathan Beach Scholarship, Marisa Maxwell. The Elizabeth Betty J. Swede Cloud Memorial Scholarship, Daisy Gonzalez. The Horace W. Cloud Jr. and Sarah E. Thomas Cloud Memorial Scholarship, Tanya Rodriguez Cintura. The Helen Corson Peace Prize, Nathan Vaughn. The Barbara DiCarlo Scholarship, Kirsten Anderson. The Robert A. DePippo Scholarship, Matthew Bunke. The Gabe DeVito Memorial Scholarship, Austin Gray. The Victoria Fidanza Dixons Scholarship, Jacqueline Pizzini. The Eugene and Mary DeFlippo Scholarship, Luis Lopez Torres. The Neil Dockstader Foundation Scholarship, Liam Warren. The Eberly Triplet Scholarship, Derwin Chuck and Madison Chuck. The Garage Community and Youth Center Scholarship, Brooklyn Parrott. The Genesis Healthcare Scholarship, Alicia Saraceno. The George Family Award for Outstanding Creativity, Jessica Rosnow. The Greenwood Elementary PTO Scholarship, Jennifer Kim. The George Holman Memorial Rotary Club Scholarship, Rebecca Bulgarelli. The Italian American Citizens League Scholarship, Brooklyn Parrott and Damon Twyman. The Carol Karkosak Scholarship, Colby Reeves. The KCSD Board of Education Award for Greatest Growth, Anna Landy Perriera. The KCSD Board of Education Award for Excellence in Vocational Education, Caitlin Buchanan and Joseph Nardozzi. The Kennett Alumni Association Scholarship, Amy Armitage and Luis Sanchez Mendoza. The Kennett Amateur Theatrical Society Award, Olivia Hartman. The Kennett Education Foundation Scholarship, Michael Bolden. The Kennett Education Foundation Angel Scholarship, Laura Elliott. The Kennett Education Foundation Reach for the Sky Scholarship, Nancy Gonzalez. The Kennett High School Blue Demon Award, Elizabeth Dewat and Peter Latanzio. The Kennett Square Historical Commission Award, Elizabeth Zern. The KHS All-Around Student Scholarship, Peter O'Sullivan. The KHS Faculty Sunshine Scholarship, Hallie Jiang. The Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Scholarship, Liam Bonage, Esbury Cordova Ortiz, Jessica Orndorff, and Eric Sandoval. The KMS PTO Teacher Appreciation Scholarship, Kavya Shetty. The Kraft Bus Company Scholarship, Callie Beeson. The Landenberg Pet Resort Scholarship, Sarah Hughes. The Lions Club of Kennett Square Scholarship, Stephen DeRoba. The Cameron Logan Scholarship, Crystal Molina Carlos and Cecilia Renteria Mojica. The London Grove Grange No. 63 Scholarship, Jalise Caraballo. The John Michael Manfredi Memorial Scholarship, Matthew Petrick. The Jeannie Ramsey McCune Scholarship, Hannah Dale. The Wesley McDowell Scholarship, Rebecca Denny. The Donald McKelvey Memorial Chemistry Award, Jishuan Shem. The Mercer Restorations Scholarship, Damon Twyman. The Grace Millhouse Merrick Memorial Scholarship, Haley McCabe. The Sarah Chandler Merrick Scholarship, Catherine Bolton. The Sandra E. Miller Award, Adriana Taraboletti. My last name's Wildermuth. The Raymond Moynihan Memorial Prize, Jonathan Baumel. The Claire M. Mulvaney Prize, Hannah Shiflett. The Mary Myers McComsey Scholarship, Abigail Church. The Nelms Economics Prize, Carlos Aldretti. The New Garden Elementary PTO Scholarship, Rory Bowens. The New Garden Monthly Meeting of Friends Scholarship, Tara Turpning. The Anna M. Ott Memorial Physical Education Award, Catherine Gallivan. The Ray Lyman Ott Memorial Award for Music, Hannah Geller. The Ralph Parrott Jr. Memorial Scholarship, Adrian Lopez Orozco. The Roscoe A. Peters Memorial Award, Laura Elliott. The Richard J. Posey Law Enforcement Scholarship, Jack Melton. The Diana Reese Memorial Award in Music, Alexander Knotts. The Russell A. Reidinger Jr. Memorial Prize, Carlos Aldretti. The Russell A. Reidinger Senior Memorial Prize, Arcia Fagri. The Skip Reynolds Scholarship, Amber Diaz Camacho. The Steve Robeson Memorial Scholarship, Andrea Navarro Perez. The Casey Aaron Rumford Memorial Scholarship, Abigail Church and Kirsten Sharp. The Mary A. and Arthur C. Santura Memorial Scholarship, Viviana Diaz Perez. The Sinton Air Conditioning and Heating Scholarship, Joseph Nardozzi. The Jean Slater Lacrosse Scholarship, Matthew Petrick and Hannah Shiflett. The Pat Smith Memorial Scholarship, Joseph Zaroli. The Susan E. Spawn Memorial Scholarship, Peter O'Sullivan. The Nancy Stees Memorial Biology Award, Kevin Godzik. The Aaron Taylor Summers Memorial Scholarship, Paige Reynolds. The Swain Campbell Testa VFW Post number 5467 Award, Hannah Huazar. The Emma Taylor and Joanna Taylor Nywig Scholarship, Phoebe Hertler. The Scott Thompson Student Assistance Scholarship, Teresa Rogers. The Alvin Wakeland Memorial AP English Award, Nicole Brown. The James G. Warburton Memorial Scholarship, Crystal Molina Carlos. The Kenneth A. Webb Citizenship Award, Lillian Clark. The John M. Whiteside Scholarship, Catherine Gallivan. Please join me in applause acknowledging the accomplishments of the class of 2015. Congrats, you may be seated. The Advisors Cup is presented to the graduate who has devoted much time and service to the senior class and has served as the class president. Peter J. O'Sullivan, please come forward. And now, it is my distinct privilege to present the highest award given to Kennett High School, the W. Earl Rupert Memorial Cup. At the close of each year, the faculty selects the graduating senior member of the National Honor Society who best represents the qualities of scholarship, character, service, and leadership, and is deserving of this special honor. The student's name will be inscribed on the Rupert's Memorial Cup, and the award will be supplemented by the Lions Club prize. The 2015 Rupert Cup is presented this year to Peter J. O'Sullivan. Congrats. Congratulations on all those awards, class of 2015.
Thank you. Good evening, members of the administration team, members of the school board, fellow faculty members, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2015. My name is Erin McDonald Jones, and I'm a proud graduate of Kennett High School's class of 2004. It seems like only yesterday that I marched down these steps with my classmates, ready to pack my bags and take on the future. I'm sure, like many of you sitting here today, that you feel the same anxieties that I felt. Am I ready? Am I going to succeed? Can I really do this? But I'm here to tell you today that yes, you're ready, and yes, you can, because of these steps that you walked down today. Generations of Kennett graduates have descended these steps, some of whom are here in the audience today. These alumni represent doctors, lawyers, public servants, agricultural workers, and business entrepreneurs. But what we all have in common is the level of readiness we had for our future because of these steps that we walked up and down every day. While some things have changed since our final walk down the steps, many things have not. First and foremost, you still have a faculty that is dedicated to your success and willing to support you even after you leave here today. You have an alumni association ready to welcome you and support you as you work towards your future. And you have the support of a community who will always welcome you home. As you leave here today, walk a little taller, knowing that you are ready for your future and what challenges await you because of what you experienced within this building over the last 4 years. As a great coach once said, believe deep down in your heart that you are destined to do great things. Congratulations, class of 2015, and welcome to the Kennett High School Alumni Association.
Well, first, let me thank all of you for enduring the weather this evening. Certainly, we were worried about the humidity as well as possible thunderstorms. So, in the words of one of my favorite artists who's in town, it does look like we've made it. Good evening. For the last 8 years, I have been given the honor of closing our graduation ceremony. Over that period of time, I have come to cherish this opportunity. As I recognize the significance of delivering the last lesson to you, the class of 2015, from our award-winning high school and school district. You see, this is the pinnacle of our profession. It is the equivalent of being selected to perform for the Boston Pops or play for a Super Bowl championship. Prior to delivering my farewell remarks, I would like to thank all of those people who assisted with the setup and program for this evening's event. We truly appreciate all of your efforts in making this a memorable experience for our graduates. I would also like to recognize the people such as the teaching staff, administration, school board, support staff, and parents of the Kennett Consolidated School District who have worked tirelessly to see that these young people seated before me are ready to meet the demands associated with achieving their defined goals. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize a few of my trusted colleagues who have contributed so much to success to our students. If you could please hold your applause until the conclusion of all the individuals who will be recognized. Mr. Jeff Thomas, Mr. Ray Fernandez, and Dr. Tamara Jenkins, thank you for all your efforts in making our school a great place for students. You have made Kennett High School a place where students have every opportunity to flourish. Miss Ann Carroll, mathematics teacher. Thank you for serving in the Kennett Consolidated School District for the past 29 years. Miss Carla Horn, principal at Mary D. Lang Kindergarten Center. Thank you for your dedication to our students and leading the way with the development of a solid foundation for their scholastic careers. Mrs. Jane Pedroso, Language Arts and Social Studies Curriculum Supervisor. Thank you for caring so deeply about literacy for all students. You have continued to push all of us to be the best. Ms. Nancy Tischer, Director of Human Resources. Thank you for spending countless hours to ensure our buildings are equipped with the best teaching faculty and staff. Dr. John Carr, Kennett Middle School Principal, with 39 years of service to the Kennett Consolidated School District. John, thank you for your commitment to our community and your mentorship to me as a principal. I value our time together and appreciate your candor, sense of humor, and ability to keep what is best for students at the center of all decision making. And finally, but certainly not last, is Mr. Scott Hamill, Kennett High School custodian. Mr. Hamill, thank you for having the drive and initiative to not only do your job, but to care so deeply about our students. At this time, would you please join me in recognizing these individuals as well as all Kennett Consolidated School District retirees. Thank you. Class of 2015, we have high expectations for you based on our review of your performance over the last 4 years. We have grown accustomed to expecting perfection while settling for greatness. Your accomplishments are many and range across a multitude of arenas. While achieving success, you did it gracefully. You have consistently demonstrated a genuine level of care and respect. In essence, you built positive relationships with your peers that serve to support a common initiative, success in all school endeavors. Thus, I charge you, the class of 2015, to go forward and build those same positive relationships with your collegiate peers, work colleagues, and most importantly, family members. These relationships are paramount to happiness. These relationships will allow you to weather difficult times and celebrate accomplishments in style. And this class certainly knows a thing or two about celebrating accomplishments in style. These positive working relationships are the ones I hope to have achieved with each and every one of you. It is this ethic of care, which has been written about so extensively by the likes of Nell Noddings and Carol Gilligan, that will move you, motivate you, and keep your priorities in order. I am so proud of you and respect each and every one of you for who you are and who you will become. Remember that being a Blue Demon means you always strive for perfection, but accept greatness. Class of 2015, you are ready for life's next challenge. Go forward with enthusiasm and the zest for perfection we have grown to expect. I am excited to watch from afar, but know that I will always be here for whenever you need me. I love each and every one of you and will miss you dearly. It has been an honor to serve as your high school principal. Congratulations. Parents and friends, the recessional will take the graduates inside to the auxiliary gym and then back out to you here at the building at the lower level. If you could please refrain from coming up the side stairs so our staff can proceed as needed, it would be appreciated. Thank you again for joining us this evening, and congratulations, class of 2015.
other babies have 3 kids there. Days in July because we played silly and it's the first time in 3 years we're going to Hershey. And we're doing that first week of July, 6, 7 days now. Camp? Yeah, we're in camp. This is 7 weeks. And they're only set for 10. And we said we're kids. Yeah. Yeah, well, we need 2 tanks. We have for kids, you have a separate tank. So it'll be girls and boys. So if she takes somebody, $81.60 per month. Graduation.